of a comadre is also the meaning of a Nina.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, and so that's why for me it's an honor to be here and pretty much not talk so much about me, but the blessing that this show needs and what it really means for you guys to be here on this first episode, right?
Yeah.
What you guys are bringing to the table, because it's just gonna open up the doors for a lot of us.
Mm-hmm.
Not just what you guys are talking about, but a lot of people are gonna say, hey, I can talk about this, the things that you couldn't talk about, the things that you couldn't talk about, the things that I still can't talk about. And it's just amazing that you guys took the initiative and said, we're gonna do this. And one word that I love to always apply into my daily life is execute.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we always say we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, but delegating and executing, it's two different things, and you guys are combining everything. And so I'm very proud of you, comadres. I'm very touched right now. It's very hard for me to even talk about my story, because a lot of the times I wake up sad and you never, well, actually I always think how everybody else is doing, but reflecting and listening to, you know, sitting on the same table, and we're going deep into different conversations. Now we're not just talking about our community, we're not talking about business anymore, we're talking about a comadre conversation, you know, something that I really, really appreciate your bravery.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, Maria, I mean, what do you have to say about that? Because it's just like, I'm super touched, you know. Thank you for trusting us.
No, yeah, absolutely. And I was just telling her off the air how important it is to feel like you're part of something, that you're putting into something, that you're pouring into something that is ultimately not just for you, but like for your people. And that's what we see Karen do. Because as a businesswoman, she doesn't have to. Mm-hmm. You know, we've met a lot of different people in our lives, and I've met business people that are just not that generous to be with their resources, which is crazy, because I think resources are just, they're there. Like we just need to find them and they'll come to us. And I know that sounds super simplistic, but there are enough resources for everybody. And so the way I see Karen be generous with not only her resources, because she could just write a check and that's it. But the actual participation and the actual like love that she has for the community is very palpable. Like you can hear it, you can feel it, you can see it.
Yes.
And I mean, you're a benefactor. You know, you pour into people that you feel like need a chance, and we need more people like that. We need more patrons of the arts. We need people like to really give those artists and creatives a place to grow and to. We were just, I mean, and maybe this is just because Mike and I were just at the Getty Museum, and we see how many works of art were created because patrons decided to sponsor an artist, a painter, a sculptor, somebody that really believed that this person could create something beautiful. And as a patron, as a benefactor, like I can't do it myself, but I know this guy can. So I'm gonna give this guy the resources and the time and the ability and the chance to show me what he has. And now those works of art have survived hundreds, if not thousands of years, and they're there for us to look at and really learn from. Like, so I think of that, like what Karen is doing is pouring into artists that we're gonna leave things for other generations to refer back to. I mean, hopefully it will be a lot different for those generations.